DERBNI versus Drunk History. Game 1. Solomon Islands domination. Here we go. Guessing we're not going to see a Mikasa. I almost can guarantee we're not going to see. And we see a Mikasa. I know nothing about this game. I know nothing about this game! Why? 6A's in the Mikasa. Okay. Go figure. Alright, let's take a look. On the side of DERBNI, we have 6A in the Mikasa, Yamamoto in the Republic, Wiki Editor 10 in the Ohio, and the Best Girl Yagu in the FDG. On the side of Drunk History, we have Tori Maple from Bonks in the Mikasa. We have the Squarius Green Jr., the Montaigne Titan Hunter in the Burgon, and the Honey Badger rounding up in the Pommern. What's up, Pete? Okay, let's take a look here. What are our Mikasas gonna do? I know nothing about this game, clearly. So it looks like Tori Maple's heading towards the center in the Mikasa. If you're gonna bring a Mikasa, don't you want it to be the guy in the center? Just my thoughts. On the side of DERBNI, they are heading left with the Mikasa heading left as well. They're going to make a play at A, knowing full well that the play is going to be at C from the Alpha Squad. Drunk History. Pommern looks to be going to the right-hand side of this island with the Burgon going wide. Montana is heading straight up the center. Mikasa also heading to the center. I think Republic is turning in towards the center. We're going to have Montana and Republic seeing each other very shortly, but his guns are turned towards C, but he's angled towards B. So let's see if they spot each other over this hump. Not quite yet. The Republic took a more right path. Ohio is... They got their secondary ships together. Republic is going to go take up this spot that we saw the Massachusetts take up the other day, right on that little angle. And Mikasa, or 6A, he's looking at C. He's not going to get spotted. Looks like first attempt at cap. Yeah, Mikasa is going to the center, so A is going to be free for Team DERBNI. Republic is charging in. He's going to be first to get caps, but the Montana is going to go into the free cap spot. I'm guessing he's going to switch out with the Mikasa soon enough, and they're going to try and hold B. Burgon and Pommern have a free ride into C, and FDG is capping A. Right, let's... Okay, the Republic is spotted because of the Squarius Green Jr.'s spotter plane. He has to put priority target up. This spotter plane will not die. There he goes. He is just spotting the Republic all the way. Montana's backing up. Guns still at C. I'm thinking they're thinking there's going to be some action there, but there's not. And the FDG is going to be able to cap A first, but the Burgon is in C. Does 6A get spotted here? He does. Oh, he's screwed. He's screwed. Bam, 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 bam. Big damage on him. Freaked out my dogs. Run, 6A, run! So the Pommern and Burgon have come through uncontested. Oh, he's dead. Oh, he's dead. Look how slow this little ship is. He's going to turn and try and get a shot out. He gets a shot out. Does he do damage? He does. He makes contact. 3K, and that's going to be the end of 6A. On the other side, the Ohio has stalled and managed to get some shots on the Pommern. Republic has pushed forward. He is going to get a surprise. Oh, and if he shoots at the Mikasa first. So 6A is the first casualty here. This Montana is going to get pinched But he's going to get one good shot on the Republic. Okay. The FDG has shots on the Montana. Does it cause him to panic and turn his guns? He's turning his back guns. So they did switch with the Mikasa. Mikasa is attempting to cap B. Republic is out and is shooting at the Montana. He did manage to get good angle. And it looks like the Pommern and the Bourgogne have switched sides. And they're going to be able to come back in through B. So we're going to have a battle. The question is, how much damage can they get on this Mikasa-Montana duo? Okay, Mikasa's being shot. Ohio is coming around the corner. So basically, the teams have just switched sides. Mikasa is the double secret. Well, I mean, I fucking know nothing. Okay, they're shooting at the Mikasa. The question is, do you shoot at the Mikasa while you have it vulnerable here? Or do you try and put as much damage on this Montana as you possibly can before the Pommern and Bourgogne get in here? Republic is making a run towards C. He's going to be able to cap that. Mikasa is getting chunked. That's a big hit on the Mikasa. FDG coming around. Ohio's now getting in on the action on this Montana. They've been able to half health him. The Square Ace Green Jr. in trouble. There's a big 10k hit. Will the Mikasa survive? It's so funny seeing really, really good players. There goes the Mikasa. Republic takes him down. It's really funny seeing really good players in a shitty ship. FDG has been brought down 30-some thousand. Pommern is rounding the corner. He's not in torp range. He will potentially be of the FDG. Now, here's kind of the strength and weakness of the Republic. It's got 8 guns. 4 of them are in the back. Big shotgun style. Montana has been chunked down pretty badly, but the Pommern is charging, and the FDG has nowhere to go. This FDG is getting torped. Ohio still pushing forward as fast as possible. You could technically get a doubly torp option here. The Square Ace Green Jr. is going down. Republic almost in the cap. Oh, he is in the cap. He's just getting hit and being reset. There goes the Square Ace Green Jr. FGG is getting torped, and he's going down. Boom! Tried to ram the Pommern, but no dice. It is down to a 2v2. Republic and Ohio versus Pommern and Bourgogne. Pommern got his right side torps off. So the Ohio's okay from torps for a moment. He is giving his broadside to the Pommern, and the Pommern is going to punish him with at least a Citadel there. I think Ohio is going to try and ram the Bourgogne, but he turned left a little late, and Bourgogne is put on the afterburners, and ram failed. So in the meantime, the Republic is trying to cap, shooting at the Pommern. Ohio's down to half health. Are they going to focus the Pommern? It looks like that's their play. Pommern's down 20k with that shot. Okay, Pommern's turning to get the torps. Torps are out. Wiki has made a hard right turn. He's going to dodge. Yeah, he's going to dodge him. Pommern's going down here. So Ohio, yep, he manages to avoid the torps. It's a 1-on-2 Bourgogne versus Ohio and Republic. Ohio is obviously going to be going down very shortly. And you're going to have a Republic who's backwards. There goes the Ohio to the Bourgogne. It's 1-1. And Team DERBNI is ahead on points. That's not a knife. Pulls out a Mikasa. That's a knife. All right, so it's a straight gunfight, and the Bourgogne is at a big disadvantage here. See if he can take a big chunk out of this Republic. 68, 10k. So Yamamoto he's kiting away. Bourgogne has a good angle here. You're going to see 2 very, very good players. Firing. Let's go to first-person mode here. Maybe. See what they're firing. So the Bourgogne's firing AP. The Republic with his 8 guns. He's got him in secondary range now. Firing HE. I think that's the smart play here. only got to take 27K down, and he takes 9K off that chunk. Borgone has switched to HE, and we got us a gunfight. Big chunk on the Republic, but there's only 15K left on the Borgone. 7K after that salvo. I think this is going to be a Republic all the way. Very good angling. The Borgone is trying to close the distance, but he's getting HE'd to death, and unless something devastating happens here, nope, this is going to be the end of the Borgone. 1800. Gets a heal off. Is it going to be enough? He's got to get a big hit here. And it looks like Yamamoto realizes it and turns. Yep, there comes the AP, but he turned away. He took 10K off of it, 5K going. He's still healing. This is a match. That HE is starting to inflict some damage. He's turned just enough to be able to get all of his guns on the Borgone, and that does it. Game 1 goes to DERBNI. MVP of the match has to be the Republic with 3 kills. Excellent match. Excellent match. I mean, who would have thought Republic Mikasa? This is the top team in the tournament right now. So clearly, much like King of the Seas, they know more than I do. Lev 6A got smashed in the very beginning. He got caught out, and once the Mikasa gets spotted, it's the end of the Mikasa. All right, game number 2 is going to take place on Two Brothers. I think you're going to see more tentative Mikasas if they Mikasa. I still think the 5-7-9-9 makes more sense. All right, they're readied up. Based on that ready up, I'm guessing they're going with the same ships. Squarius Green Jr., I remember correctly, is a Montana specialist based on King of the Seas. So I'm thinking we're going to see him in a Montana as well. Right, both teams are ready, and we're off. Two Brothers, map 2. Yep, Mikasas. I'll be a motherfucker. So there is a change here, I see. Let's take a look at Drunk History's line. You have Tori Maple and the Mikasa again. The Squarius Green Jr. bringing his Montana. Titan Hunter staying in the Borgone. And the Honey Badger staying in the Pommern. On the DERBNI side, you have 6A representing the Tier 2 battleship Mikasa. Yamamoto in his Republic again. Wiki in the Ohio. I think this is our change. I don't know if there was a Georgia last time. Best Girl, no. Best Girl in a Georgia. So, there's your change. Let's see how they play it. It looks like Georgia and Ohio are going to stay as a tandem pair. And Republic is heading over to D. On the side of Drunk History, you have the Mikasa coming in towards the center. Squarius Green Jr. heading over towards A. The Borgone heading towards D. And the Pommern heading, at least originally, towards the middle. Let's see how this develops. Now, again, the Mikasa is coming up with the Republic. Now, the only thing I could think that they're doing here is they're using the Republic to spot and see if there's something there. And if they don't see anything soon enough, the Mikasa is going to go forward. Either that or 6A is just going to try and wreck house with the Mikasa. The ultimate meme. So they've abandoned A. This gives an opening for Tori Maple to go cap it. Montana is heading over in that direction. And the Borgone is heading towards D. It looks like Honey Badger is going to go up the middle. They're going to try and spread out their forces. And the Borgone is going to be in a bad way when he sees the Republic Ohio is waiting for him. Not 100% sure where this George is going. Let's keep an eye on 6A. So he's stopped. See if he starts heading towards the mid. Oh, and there was a problem, so we're resetting. They bring a ship they couldn't bring? Earn my Casa Borgon. I think they brought a ship they couldn't bring. Be an FDG instead. Yeah. Okay, they brought a ship they couldn't bring. They had an Ohio and a Georgia. That was the problem. So we start again. Guessing we're going to see a similar layout. I'm not going to introduce the ships again. The only difference now is Best Girl Yagu is in an FDG. Right, game number 2 underway. General Quarters has been called. So it looks like our Republic Mikasa. Okay, now Republic has decided to go left. I think they're going to make a play. Mikasa's going... What? Mikasa's going wide right. Looks like Republic's going left. Ohio's going left. FDG is going left. They're full committing A. See, that may be a problem for Tory Maple, because last time they were... A was open. Squarius Green Jr. is just now getting going in this illustrious purple and pink and blue camo. Like it. And the Pommern is going back towards that center, as we're seeing, with Bourgogne going left. So this makes a little bit more sense with the Mikasa, sort of. They're going to hide him to be able to duck behind the island once they figure out if something's going towards D. Mikasa mid-rush. Wait. Okay, we draw again. I don't know what's happening. Don't know why there's a draw the second time. The first time, 2 US was illegal. Don't know what's happening the second time. We wait again. Now it looks like... I don't know. Ah, there's a disconnect. Okay. All good. That explains it. And we're back in. Third tries the charm. Let's do it. At least they're all cordial about it. They're all really good players. They're playing for fun. Okay, everything's the same. Montana, Bourgogne, Pommern. I don't think I say anything until... Oh, there we go. You know what? Let's do it proper. On the side of Drunk History, you have Tory Maple in the Mikasa, Squarius Green Jr. on the Montana, Titan Hunter in the Bourgogne, and the Honey Badger in the Pommern. On the side of DERBNI, you have 6A Leading the squad in this Mikasa, you have Yamamoto 1941 in the Republic, Wiki Editor 10 in the Ohio, and the best girl Yagu in the FDG. So we're underway. A tunage go. Okay. So this time, it looks like they're going with the same Mikasa to the island, Republic, Ohio, FDG to A. See if the Mikasa is in here. It's hard to tell. Yeah, there's movement. Mikasa is going towards A. Montana going there as well. Pomeranz to the middle, but going to the left. It looks like the same setup. Okay, let's see how this develops. I'm really interested to see if this Mikasa just gets destroyed. Look at all those magical secondaries. Leave. This is what you see when you log on to World of Warships now. Mikasa action. Okay, alright. So FTG's going out wide. Ohio's coming in through the islands. Republic following. 6A is doing his best to... I don't know what he's doing here. Going... I don't know if this is full speed, maybe half speed behind the island. Guess he's waiting. Hiding and waiting. This is my most intelligent thought I could possibly do. He's hiding and waiting to see if they cap D. If they don't, he's gonna squirt in and fight the other Mikasa, who would be doing the same thing. Maybe? I don't know. On the other side, Tori Mabel gives 0 shits and is coming straight into A, hoping that their gamble is correct, and there's nothing in there. Unfortunately, the Ohio, FDG, and Republic are all coming straight through here. Now, this is interesting. They came in through the islands. I think we're going to see our first bit of interaction. The Pomeranz is covering the center, not going down the center. You're going to see all 3 major ships in a conflict at A. Meanwhile, 6A is on vacation over there. Oh, I lied. Bourgogne at D. So you're going to see Mikasa, Montana, Pomeranz versus FGG, Ohio, Republic in A. And I just noticed I have a problem. Whoopsie. Sorry about that. All right, Montana is spotted. Ohio shooting at him. FTG has taken a big chunk. Guessing from this Pomeranz. Managed to take out another big chunk. Unspotted, I would assume. Oh, yeah, definitely unspotted. So they're using the Montana as bait. Tori gets the F out of there. But is shooting and is going to get spotted by the FTG. Yeah? No. Blind firing. Beautiful Mikasa play. Aquarius is doing what he does best and kiting in that Montana. He's taking a decent amount of damage, but not as much as the FTG. And considering they're outgunned, I would consider that a win. There he's down to 2/3 health. Pomeranz has beached and is desperately trying to stay unspotted, and the Bourgogne has gone in to cap D. So what does that mean for 6A? It basically means he stays on his island vacation. Yep, that's what he's going to be doing. More shots on the FGG, who's managed to duck behind the island. The Ohio has made it into A and is capping, and the Mikasa is spotted. Let's see how you handle this. Handle it by running. Gentleman's 18 to 16 knots. Aquarius Green Jr. taking a little bit more fire damage, it looks like. Yeah, it's got double fire going, and it's probably repped, which means that... Yeah, look at that. The FTG is firing HE, and it's its problems, and it looks like he's firing HE back at the Ohio. So we have an HE battle from ships you traditionally do not see firing HE. And the Squarius Green, he could go dark at this point in time. I don't... Okay, he doesn't see anything. Let's see if they see him. They don't. He has gone dark. They're going to cap A. So let's see how they handle this. The Pommern is doing something in the center, and the Bourgogne is coming around. Now, this is where 6A's trick may actually come in really handy. Once the Bourgogne, if he caps and leaves, 6A can come around and back cap D, and the Mikasa play of the century. I think that's what they're going for. Is the Bourgogne spotted? No. They don't know that the Republic and Ohio are going to be a lot of trouble. Let's keep an eye on his shots. Titan Hunter is going... He's threatening this island. Nothing is spotted right now, though. He is turning in. Okay, Republic is spotted. Let's keep an eye on these shells. The Squarius Green Jr. should have time to heal. Do they know he's here? Okay, now he is turning towards this island. He may be Mikasa hunting. Shots fired. They're HE shells at the Republic. And the Republic is ready. AP back at him. They're protecting their Mikasa, so the Bourgogne has to know the Mikasa is somewhere back there, and he's hunting him down. And it looks like the Pommern is coming around to D to support, perhaps? I'm not 100% sure. Squarius Green Jr. has been managed to heal and has turned back around. Got half health. Mikasa is taking a tour of the town. Really pretty. Oh, look at the car. That's very nice. All right, let's see what's happening with the battle over here. It is a 2-on-1 Ohio and Republic versus Bourgogne. 6A is backing his ass up as best he can, trying not to get Bourgogne. Bourgogne? Yeah, no, he's got his guns over there. He's got a fire on his booty. I think the Bourgogne is kiting because it's 2v1. Right now, the Honey Badger has been kind of out of this battle. Except for some choice shots on the FDG. Mikasa spotted. Oh no, Mikasa, no! How are you spotted? They're bringing the Mikasa in potentially to back cap A, but the FDG is saying, no, 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 no. All right, Bourgogne has retreated back to D. My puppies are puppy thing. And Bourgogne has shots on... He's taking shots all the way across at the FDG. So they're trying to protect this Mikasa, who is spotted but backing up slowly. Shots out from Squarius Green Jr. on the FDG, and that's a big chunk of damage off of the FDG. So again, they're doing really well kiting. Titan is doing a good job managing his health. Looks like we're going to have shots again. I didn't see where those were aimed. That was just one rickety weird shell. So everything's unspotted again. Mikasa hiding for his life, completely unawares of what's happening. Pommern is coming around. It looks like they're setting up to have some type of fight at D. Ohio's made a beeline for the center, and he takes 1,000 damage there. FDG is coming down on this Mikasa, who is very slowly backing up, and Republic is coming forward into A. So we're going to have Republic, FDG versus Montana Mikasa, and Ohio coming down the middle. Pommern reads this and is coming back to cover the center. Perhaps going to be able to get some torps on this Ohio. And the Bourgogne has done a 180 and is headed towards the island where 6A is located. At this point, I don't think it makes sense to go after him. Your ships need some help. Montana has some shots. on the FGG. He's firing HE still, and the FGG is hurting. Shots on. Discorius has managed to get up to 2/3 health, but the Ohio is coming down the center. Let's see if the Pommern addresses it. Yeah, that FGG is down to 20k. Mikasa backing up for their life. This is actually very good Mikasa level play. Okay, here comes the Pommern. Oh, his guns. Where are your guns? What are you looking over here for? I think it was because he was turning. All right, here we go. Pommern versus Ohio in the channel. First torps are out. Follow them in. I think this one has the best chance of hitting. Maybe this one. That was a little premature on the torps. Let's see. Okay, turning. Turning. Okay. Big hits, but you gotta have torp discipline. It wasn't enough. Okay, Pommern for Ohio. Tier 9 for Tier 10. Not a bad trade. Montana ramming the Republic. Yes. FDG versus Mikasa. I don't think that's going to work out very well. Gascon. So 6A is completely hidden. The advantage has to be... I don't know. I don't know who has the advantage here. I would say it's Drunk History because they have a basically full health Bourgogne. But he's got to find this FDG. And clearly this Mikasa is going to win this fight. Yes. Yes. I believe in you. No, there's 2k. He's got him on fire. Look at this angling. Big hits. Another 1,000 off the FDG. Every bit of damage off this FGG is huge. Look at those secondaries go. Down to 1,000 health. He's taken 6k off of the FDG. Oh my god. It's happening. Mikasa carry. Why won't he die? This kills him. There we go. There goes our Mikasa. FDG takes him out. And that leaves a Bourgogne capping C. They're aware of where he's at. And 6A springs to action. Springs being a weird term of art. And is going to be able to back cap D. So they could technically... Well, no, he's not. There's only 2 minutes left. He's never going to be able to get there. So right now... Yeah. Right now, DERBNI has the advantage on points. But the Bourgogne is capping. They have more caps. 6A's not going to be able... He may be able to spot the Bourgogne. But there's only 1:42 left. So if the FDG goes into B and slows this down, and this is going to be close. This is going to be really close. FDG needs to go in and stop the cap, but not overcommit so much as to die. And in the meantime, Drunk History needs to chalk up 40-some points. This is too close to call, folks. Mikasa, don't know. He won't even make it to the cap in time. There's 20 of them, and that wasn't a lot of time. Okay, now this was huge. FDG just went into B, and now they need to slow down. Because if this Bourgogne can get one good shot at him, I don't know if you can one-tap an FDG. All right, fighters are up. We know where the Bourgogne's at. That basically slows down the points. There's 30 seconds left. Holy shit, this is going to come down to 4 points. Drunk History. Hey, FDG is charging. There's only 14 seconds. It's tied. Oh my god! 4 points! DERBNI coming up with the 4-point win. Wow, what a game. What an absolute ringer of a game. Yeah, if the FDG got into that cap faster or went to A, totally different outcome. Hello, Tech Gamer 55. Thank you for the follow. So basically 6A sat behind an island the entire thing and lives, and that was the difference between a win and a loss. Get the fuck out of town. Because if he would have died, that would have been that. They would have had 36 points and would have won. Unbelievable. All right, last game. Big race epicenter. And then from here, we're going to go and watch the Sparkle Princesses take on Task Force 34. So stick around. There's lots more action to come. I think after that, we're going to Garney matches. If you want to div up with me, let me know. I'll be back in my... Unbelievable. The thing that has been surprising about this is these two very good teams are taking Mikasas. I know nothing about this game. I still like the 5-7-9-9 strategy, but they're making it work. These Mikasas, they're playing. I mean, when they get caught out, they die, but they're playing intelligently. And basically in that last one, Team DERBNI said, as long as you don't kill him, the other 3 players, and they're definitely good enough to kill 4, they're gonna do it. And that's the second game, I think, that's come down to points and 4-point win. Wow. Wow. If 6A would have jumped the gun and died there, that would have been the game. Wow. That's such a great game. Hi, Golden Retriever. Hey, all right, we're underway. Big race, epicenter, last game. Viva la Mikasa! All right. Yep, same exact lineups. See what the Mikasas do this time around. On the side of DERBNI, you have 6A piloting the Mikasa, Yamamoto in the Republic, Wiki Editor in the Ohio, and Best Girl Yagu in the FDG. On the side of Drunk History, you have Tori Maple in the Mikasa, Desquarius Green Jr. in the Montana, Titan Hunter in the Bourgogne, and Honey Badger in the Pommern. Let's see what they do with these Mikasas. Maybe run it to 1A and J10. I just don't know. Golden. Okay, so it looks like the Montana is going to be heading towards that island with the Bourgogne going for... I don't know if it's this island up ahead or is going to go for the flank. Mikasa is turning around. And the Republic, Ohio, FDG are going to consolidate back in Torpedo Alley. Mikasa Sukasa. Okay. So it looks like the action is going to take place in Torpedo Alley. Montana, Desquarius Green Jr. doing an excellent job tanking damage. Let's see if he can do it again. Honey Badger is switching over there, so you're going to have Montana and Pomeran versus FDG, Ohio Republic. And 6A just living his best life over here. Running like hell. The Montana is spotted. Let's take a look. Big chunk on him. Oh, I picked the wrong ship. There it is. Yep. And he's going to pop his first heal after taking good damage. He's got the broadside FDG. Does take 9K. But he's got 3 ships firing at him, and he's heading towards them, which could be trouble. Shots out on the FDG. Disquarius able to mitigate any damage from that. And another big chunk on the FDG. That was a 20K chunk. Disquarius heading forward. Now realizing the Ohio is there as well. Pomeran turning in. Mikasa doing Mikasa things. They may take this FDG down. But not before the FDG gets their secondaries on the Montana and lights the first fire of the match. Another shot on the FDG. Now this Bourgogne is taking the French path, but he looks like he's going to stop at this island. Keeping an eye on what's happening to Disquarius Green Jr. His ability to tank damage is legendary. Look at this. He's only taken 2/3 of his health. Now, he is committed on this island. He's committed to going forward, and he will die here. The question is, will he get sits on that Ohio? He does not. 4 over pens or 1 pen. Pomeran is pushing in. Mikasa's going to the left. Now, this Bourgogne needs to get some shots here, and he's managed to get shots most of this time. He has the Ohio's broadside, but they're shooting at the FDG. Disquarius has taken some big hits now. And is down to a 3rd health. See what those turrets are doing. Yeah, the back turrets are out of commission. Again, not big shots on the Ohio for the damage he's taking. Honey Badger's coming in on the action. Secondaries are... Oh, there was the Bourgogne shots on the Ohio. That's what they needed to get back into this game. Bourgogne needs to be able to lay down some more hurt, and he's in the position to do it. And then I think you run your Pomeran up here and you torp the shit out of some things. Disquarius there, focusing on Disquarius Green Jr. He's on to 15K. Yamamoto has taken about 1/4 of his damage. Disquarius is about to go down. Fires all over the place. Oh, the humanity, and he's down. So they're up 3 ships to 4. Pomeran's got first set of torpedoes going. It doesn't look like they're going to threaten anything. And now the Republic has his torpedoes, or his secondaries going on the Honey Badger. Honey Badger not giving a shit about anything. Gonna turn in? No. Gonna 1v1 the Republic. I think that's a smart play. They've been able to reposition to counter this Bourgogne being on their broadside. I really like bringing that French ship down this side. It's got speed boost. It has the ability to get there quickly. And then it can get some shots. All right, Honey Badger. Okay, Ohio is... Yeah. Ohio's gonna ram the Honey Badger. Now, the Honey Badger... I don't know if the Honey Badger has torpedoes on this side, but this Ohio is taking a very, very... Oh, big shots on the Ohio from the Bourgogne, but the Honey Badger is gonna get rammed all the same... Oh, yeah, tip to tip. There goes the Honey Badger. Ohio takes out the Honey Badger, and it is now 2-3. FDG and Republic versus Bourgogne, and the Mikasa, who has been getting chunked and is taking some cheeky shots at the FDG. Meanwhile, 6A's on a pleasure cruise somewhere out here. Wonder what his damage is for these games. We know what it was last time. And now the Bourgogne is in a ton of trouble. Republic is probably just going to come and ram him, but they just took a big chunk off him, down to half health. So really, really good resource utilization. The Ohio got hit. He was fairly low. The FDG may have been a better choice, but the secondaries are just as deadly in the FDG. So once they decided that the Ohio was basically going to die anyways. They sent him to his death. Borgon is YOLOing into his death. Best case scenario, rams the Republic. Worst case scenario, what's happening right now, and he's going to die without taking a ship with him. No for you. And there goes the Borgon, leaving the Mikasa 3-on-1, and I think it is safe to say that DERBNI is going to take this. Wow, 3 games. That was awesome. Yeah, for the Pommern to really get its utility, those torps have to be able to threaten, and you have to be able to get multiple shots on those torps. So Pommern went in, was looking to get the Republic, took the torps early, didn't land any, and then wasn't able to sit there and have that threaten, so they were able to ram them. Puppies. All right, Mikasa on FDG and Republic on Mikasa. 6A has managed to stay hidden the entire time. And I think this is going to be the end of the Mikasa. Oof. Oof. It must really, yes. I mean, you know you're dead. You charge in at this point in time, but it must suck to be playing the Mikasa. And that does it. In 3 games, DERBNI taken out Drunk History 3-0. MVP of the match has to be 6A and the Mikasa, who just hid the entire time. Congratulations, 6A. But you know what? It worked, and that 4 points was the difference between game 2. I thank everyone.